Hey, welcome. So, have you ever been curious about a programming language that's built for speed, simplicity, and modern computing? Well, then, you are in exactly the right place. Because today, we're going to take a guided tour of Go. Okay, so what's the big idea behind Go anyway? Well, this quote from the people who made it says it all. Go was built with one single, clear goal in mind, making us programmers more productive. The whole point is to just get out of your way so you can build stuff faster. So that's the goal, right? Productivity. But what does that actually mean in the code? Well, it boils down to these four ideas. Expressive and clean mean the code is just easy for people to read and to work on. Concise means you're writing way less boilerplate. And efficient, man, that's the real powerhouse here. Go compiles straight to machine code, which makes it incredibly fast. Okay, and this is where Go gets really interesting. See, it's kind of like a hybrid. On one hand, you get that raw speed and safety you'd expect from a compiled language, like C++. But on the other hand, it feels as easy to write as an interpreted language like Python, all thanks to features like garbage collection. You're getting the best of both worlds, for real. All right, here's the game plan for our tour. We'll kick things off with what makes Go unique. Then we'll get you set up. We'll look at what you can build, explore its biggest feature, and finally, touch on how to start thinking and writing like a real Go developer. All right, section 1, what makes Go different? We've kind of touched on this, but let's really nail down what makes it stand out from the crowd. So let's unpack this a bit. First off, it compiles super fast, right to machine code, which gives it that raw performance. Then you've got garbage collection, which handles all the memory management for you, so you don't have to worry about it. It's also built for flexible, modular code. But the real killer feature, the one it was built for, is its built-in concurrency. It was designed from day one for a world full of multi-core processors. Okay, section 2, your first steps. Enough talk, right? Let's get you set up and actually writing some code. And honestly, the official docs make this incredibly simple. It's just 3 steps. First, install it. There are super clear guides for Windows, macOS, and Linux. Then you take the official tour, which is, by the way, a fantastic interactive way to get the basics down. And finally, you create your first module, which walks you through functions, testing, and the core way you structure a Go project. All right, section 3, building practical applications. So you've got the basics down. Now for the fun part, what can you actually build with this thing? Well, one of the biggest things people use Go for is building the back-end services that power pretty much everything you use. Its speed makes it perfect for high-performance APIs, and in fact, the official docs have this great tutorial on building one with a popular framework called Gin. It's an awesome project to really get your hands dirty. And of course, what do most of those services need to do? They need to talk to a database. Go has fantastic built-in support right in its standard library for connecting to and working with relational databases, making it a really solid choice for just about any data-driven app you can think of. Okay, section 4, unlocking Go's superpower. Now we're getting to the feature that truly defines Go, the thing that makes it an absolute beast for modern apps. We're talking about concurrency. So, what's the secret sauce? What's the one thing that makes developers reach for Go when they're building huge, complex network services or cloud infrastructure? The answer? It comes down to 2 incredibly powerful but simple ideas: Go routines and channels. So think of a Go routine. It's not some big, heavy, clunky thread. It's more like a super lightweight worker. You can literally spin up thousands, even millions of them without breaking a sweat. And channels? Well, those are the perfectly organized assembly lines that let all those workers pass information back and forth safely without ever crashing into each other. This whole model just makes it unbelievably easy to write programs that do a ton of things all at once. Okay, section 5 is about writing effective Go. Because, learning the syntax of a language is one thing, but writing clean, professional Go code, the kind of code other developers will actually thank you for, that requires a whole different way of thinking. Yeah, this is a big question, isn't it? How do you go from just making stuff work to writing truly great Go code? It's all about writing code that's idiomatic. And that's just a fancy way of saying you're writing it the way it was meant to be written. The Go way. And guess what? There's a guide for that. It's the official Effective Go document. This isn't just a textbook about syntax. It's a style guide that teaches you the philosophy. You'll learn the Go way of handling errors, structuring your code, the whole shebang. Seriously, reading this will fundamentally change how you write Go for the better. It's a must-read. All right, last section, start your Go journey. So we've looked at the why and the how. We've covered the map. So there you have it. The map is in your hands. We've seen how it's designed for speed and simplicity. We've touched on its superpower, concurrency. The tools are all there, ready for you. The only question left is, what are you going to build first? The journey is all yours.